about healing and finally about healing and getting healing for himself. And then I got real ill because everybody else was more important than me. So I thought, but I got very, very ill. So in October of last year, I just kind of had to change some things. So I wouldn't go to the hospital and stuff. But anyway, I had to take my caregiving beyond the bubble bath. And so that's what I'm about right now.
So I hope to get out of this. I'm always looking for resources, bonding with people, and I think this is great because everyone's from Texas, or in Texas. Yeah, and I wanted her to come because when we were doing our family therapy, you know, she experiences everything I do. Like, and she's my sidekick. Like, if we were like attached. But anyways, yeah, the therapist said, what resources does she have? And she falls in that crack between she's not a kid going off to the camps, and you know, she's not the wife or the significant other.
A lot of times we always have a couple of different paths we can take, and sometimes when we get to the why, we don't know which path today to take. We're not sure, and it's okay to be back here until we can really discern which way to go. You found your feather.
Thank you.
In the middle of not where you would expect a feather. I think that's why it was interesting, because I didn't expect it there. But I thought sometimes we all have layers that we've got to shed. Got to shed some layers here to get to like who I really am.
You got her head, slower, Cinder, slower,
You're
Cinder.
so fast over there, slow down.
It's like in a party, it's like a rock concert, it's a little fast.
We're like being vulnerable, knowing when to be vulnerable, when it's safe, when it's appropriate. And I think you just demonstrated that perfectly. Do y'all agree? Yes. You see what I mean? She's like, wait a minute, hold on just a second. This is where I put myself. Is this the right thing to have done? So thank you for demonstrating that. A round of applause.
Can we also say, if we're going to say that, can we also say that I love to see the ambition and that people are willing to reach for those windows of opportunity and reach for their highest goals and take on something that's a little bit, and at the same time, like you said, know when they've taken on too much and be like, okay, that's enough, I'm going to reframe this goal.
Well, I'm just
I love that.
Grizzly bears are strong, and we've all come in the last day and a half to learn how to be strong with one another. So it says, even if you are a minority of one, the truth is the truth. Mahatma Gandhi said that, and it's true.
Hi everyone, my name is Shawn Moore, and I'm the founder and executive director of Caregivers on the Homefront. And this weekend we have been in Weatherford, Texas for our Mental Health and Wellness Restorative Weekend. We've brought in 13 ladies, veteran caregivers, that take care of their wounded, ill, or injured, or all veterans of all eras. This weekend has been a weekend where they can solely dedicate to their own mental health and wellness, which is so important in this population, because when they take care of their veteran, many times they don't get seen for things that they have had in their own lives. We have seen so much trauma this weekend from our own caregivers. They need to have a safe space, a non-judgmental space where they can share what they have gone through in their life. Sometimes that evolves around their veteran, but many times we're all human. We have some sort of trauma in our lives. So we need to make sure that we're taking care of the caregivers. And this is one of the ways we have done it. We talk all about their mental health. It's all evidence-based. My program director and I are both social workers. We have a licensed yoga therapist that comes, and we integrate a lot of tools, sustainable tools, that when these caregivers go home back to their veteran, they can sustain their journey along their healing and wellness.
Natasha Swayze, I'm the program director at Caregivers on the Homefront. I've been with the organization a year and a half, and I love the restorative weekends. I love when a group of women can come together And I would say one of my favorite things to see throughout the weekend is them learn about themselves. Lots of times they've lost themselves in this journey, and so being able to recognize their strengths and applying to the weekend with the activities we do, and then be able to take that information and take it home with them and use those same strengths that they used at the weekend to continue their caregiving journey and really all the other responsibilities that come with that journey. And I love the connectedness of what we do here, because those people, that tribe that we create, those people stay together and they have a new support system that will help them in this journey.
Hi, my name's Essie Titus. I'm a firefighter and a yoga therapist. I love working with caregivers on the Homefront because I come from a military family. All the men in my family were in service, and I know firsthand how that can affect the entire family unit. I'm really passionate about sharing yoga therapy with our participants. As a provider, I'm really focused on raising awareness around the regulation of the nervous system. It's so important to understand the power of your mind and the benefits of having a conditioned mental and emotional body. So a lot of the work that we do with caregivers on the Homefront is evidence-based, and particularly it's geared toward nervous system regulation. As we travel throughout the country in service to caregivers, veteran families, we really look forward to informing our participants with best practices that can empower them to engage with their community in healthy ways, really in an effort to provide wellness to the whole family.